Summary essay, An Unquiet Mind by Kay Redfield Jamison. An Unquiet Mind is a memoir by Dr. Kay Redfield Jamison, a clinical psychologist and professor of psychiatry at the Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine. The book, published in 1995, offers an intimate and poignant account of Jamison's own struggle with bipolar disorder, also known as manic depressive illness. Through her personal narrative, Jamison not only sheds light on the complexities and challenges of living with this mental illness, but also highlights the profound impact it can have on one's professional and personal life. The memoir is a powerful exploration of the intersection between mental illness, creativity, and the human condition. The duality of mania and depression. Jamison's memoir is structured around the dual experiences of mania and depression, the two polar opposites that define bipolar disorder. Her descriptions of manic episodes are vivid and compelling, capturing the intense energy, euphoria, and boundless creativity that characterize these periods. During her manic phases, Jamison felt invincible, filled with ideas and an overwhelming sense of purpose. However, these periods of heightened activity often came at a cost. The mania, while initially exhilarating, would spiral out of control, leading to impulsive decisions, reckless behavior, and, ultimately, a devastating crash into depression. In contrast, the depressive episodes Jamison describes are marked by profound despair, lethargy, and hopelessness. The stark difference between the highs of mania and the lows of depression highlights the cruel nature of bipolar disorder, which can make life feel like an unrelenting roller coaster. Jamison's ability to articulate the internal turmoil and emotional pain associated with these episodes provides readers with a deep understanding of the illness, the personal and professional impact. One of the central themes of An Unquiet Mind is the impact of bipolar disorder on Jamison's personal and professional life. As a highly successful academic, Jamison faced the challenge of balancing her career aspirations with the demands of managing her mental health. Despite her professional knowledge of mental illness, she struggled to accept her diagnosis and to adhere to the treatment regimen prescribed to her. This denial and resistance to treatment are common among individuals with bipolar disorder, as the allure of mania can make the idea of medication, which often blunts the extremes of emotion, difficult to accept. Jamison's refusal to take lithium, the mood stabilizer prescribed to her, resulted in several near-fatal episodes, including a suicide attempt. Her eventual acceptance of the necessity of medication is a turning point in the memoir, as it represents a significant step towards managing her illness and reclaiming control over her life. The memoir poignantly illustrates the tension between the desire for normalcy and the fear of losing the creative and intellectual advantages that mania can bring. The stigma of mental illness. Another important theme in An Unquiet Mind is the stigma associated with mental illness. Jamison candidly discusses the fear of being judged or misunderstood by colleagues, friends, and family members. As a mental health professional, she was acutely aware of the potential consequences of disclosing her illness, which could include damage to her career and professional reputation. Despite these concerns, Jamison chose to share her story, driven by a desire to raise awareness and reduce the stigma surrounding mental illness. Her memoir serves as a powerful call to action, urging society to view mental illness with greater empathy and understanding. By humanizing the experience of living with bipolar disorder, Jamison challenges the stereotypes and misconceptions that often surround mental health conditions. She emphasizes that mental illness does not define a person's identity or potential, and that with proper treatment and support, individuals with bipolar disorder can lead fulfilling and successful lives. The role of family and relationships. Throughout An Unquiet Mind, Jamison highlights the crucial role of family and relationships in managing her illness. She expresses deep gratitude for the support of her family, particularly her brother, who played a pivotal role in helping her navigate the challenges of bipolar disorder. Her relationships with friends and colleagues also provided her with a sense of stability and belonging, even during her darkest moments. However, Jamison also acknowledges the strain that her illness placed on her relationships. The unpredictability of her mood swings made it difficult for those around her to understand and cope with her behavior. She discusses the impact of her illness on her marriage, which ultimately ended in divorce, and the challenges of forming new relationships while managing the complexities of bipolar disorder. The intersection of mental illness and creativity. A significant aspect of Jamison's narrative is the exploration of the relationship between mental illness and creativity. She notes that many individuals with bipolar disorder, including some of the most celebrated artists, writers, and thinkers in history, have used their condition as a source of creative inspiration. Jamison herself experienced periods of heightened creativity during her manic phases, which contributed to her academic success and intellectual output. However, she also acknowledges the dangers of romanticizing mental illness as a source of creativity. While mania can fuel bursts of creative energy, it can also lead to destructive behavior and impair one's ability to function in everyday life. Jamison advocates for a balanced perspective, recognizing the potential for creativity while also emphasizing the importance of treatment and stability. Conclusion: An Unquiet Mind is a deeply moving and insightful memoir that offers a unique perspective on bipolar disorder from someone who has experienced it both personally and professionally. Kay Redfield Jamison's courage in sharing her story has helped to demystify mental illness and has provided hope and encouragement to countless individuals living with bipolar disorder. Her memoir is not only a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, but also a powerful reminder of the importance of empathy, understanding, and acceptance in the face of mental health challenges. Through her honest and eloquent writing, Jamison has contributed to a broader conversation about mental illness, challenging the stigma and encouraging a more compassionate approach to those who live with these conditions. An Unquiet Mind remains a seminal work in the field of mental health literature, offering invaluable insights into the complexities of bipolar disorder and the indomitable strength required to live with it.